Hi, I'm Carolyn Dobbin, a mezzo-soprano, and I'm really looking forward to singing at the Ludlow English Song Weekend.
Into the scented woods we'll go and see.
For many years I've been collecting songs by Northern Irish composers, and I've collected numerous pieces now, and it's accelerated more in the last 2 years since I've been in touch with Delphian Records, and they were as excited about the project as I was. And so I'm going to be showcasing some of those pieces. Some by Charles Wood, Hamilton Harty, Joan Trimble and Howard Ferguson. And many of my English friends always thought Hamilton Harty and Charles Wood were English, so I've had to claim them back. So I'm really excited about showcasing these pieces. They mean a lot to me. They are about the places that I'm very familiar with back home, places where I grew up. The texts describe the landscape beautifully, the textures, the colours, the seascapes, and actually they use words and that are also very familiar to me. In fact, when I was reading through some of them, it reminded me very much of how my granny used to speak to me. And at the time I just thought it was just granny talking that way, but as it turns out it's Ulster Scots, as they like to classify it now. And she would have said things like quare wee house and thorn and ould, that ould hat or whatever she would have said. And it made me laugh and smile when I was reading through these texts with the familiarity that I felt immediately with them. I thought I would visit all the places where the songs were from, and I was doing a bit of a road tour with my friend, my Israeli friend, and we were driving around, and we had the most gorgeous weather for an entire week, not a cloud in the sky, and I visited all these places, and that coastline, the Antrim coast, right up through the north coast, is just stunning. And I was taking photographs, both of us were taking photographs. She was taking some of me, so I can use them as promotional material, but I also took some so that I could do some paintings, because of course I used to be an art teacher, and then I decided to give that up and join the mad world of the opera world. And so it's lovely to go back to that and dust down the cobwebs and get rid of my rusty painting. But I'm experimenting with acrylic paint at the moment, and I'm painting scenes of where these songs are about, and that's gave it another deeper meaning, I suppose. And also I'm doing full circle again. It's a full circle of creativity going on at the moment in my life. So not only researching and finding these songs, some of which are unpublished in manuscript form, some are no longer in print, and others just are simply just not known about, and it's really nice to be able to highlight and showcase these pieces. Well, there's I don't know whether it's just an Irish thing or whether it's a Celtic thing, including Scotland and Wales and that too, with the folk songs. There's a melancholy about them, and I don't know, a certain soundscape, and I can't describe it any more than that really. It's just melancholy, I suppose, although there are some fun pieces in there too that skip along. There's one particular manuscript which I found. It's only 2 pages long, but it was written by Hamilton Harty and unpublished. It's really avant-garde, very modern in feel, and it talks about being in London, the tall roofs smoke beneath the heat, but oh, the blue hills far away, so I can imagine Hamilton Harty writing that in London, looking forward and yearning to be back home again. It's a beautiful little piece, very short and sweet. Ludlow is a beautiful town and has many fantastic shops, slightly dangerous, but I'm really looking forward to getting back to performing in Ludlow, because I sang the role of Madame Popover there in William Moulton's The Bear before Christmas, and the audience were terrific, and some of them promised me that they would come back and see me singing in the Ludlow English Song Weekend, and I'm looking forward to seeing them there.